And a what? And a win. I'm choking up. We got official King Paint in the motherfucking building. Oh, I gotta give you a cash out. Thank you for showing up, King Paint. Nobody asked him to come here. Official King Paint know what it is. Okay? Let's get into it, people. I gotta do my intro pool. I gotta do my intro. In Texas, I want to show the fuck up. And I could have showed the fuck up with Dallas with Jaguar. Jaguar just do too much because I stay in a lowly city in Texas. So I would have offered my services. I got this big old ass house here. I'm here all the time by myself. But see, she ain't going to be able to deal with this country ass town that I live in. So I didn't give her that option because I know Jaguar's really bigger and better than that. But if she had to, man, I'm here all. I am so lonely over here. Oh, and I do have a baby, but let me tell you this: if Fisher Kane is still got the fire, yeah. But my baby only come home on the weekends. He's autistic. We have a routine with him, and it's better for him to be with my mom and my sister at this time. Mom, but anything can happen any given time. But I'm grateful for them. You know what I'm saying? I don't take care of my baby. I pay for somebody to take care of my baby, but I still take care of him. He do come home, but he don't come home that often because routine is real big with autistic people. So shout out to the autistic people, okay? So I don't even know why y'all done made me. Official can't play. You done made me forget what I came on here for. I was just really coming on here to give support to the people. I did want to talk about the YouTube beef though, on the cool. I did want to talk about YouTube beef. I'm not gonna talk about Sean David Way, cause he got too many beefs. I can't talk about that nigga. Okay, cannot. But I'm gonna talk about some of the other beef. The other beef. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. As for Danny, what you doing, boo? What you doing? You know what the thing about it is? You sit here and give energy to people that you don't even have to give energy to. My thing is this: you really show something about you when you react. And that's the same thing even with Sweet Pea. I love Sweet Pea. I mean, me and Sweet, I didn't have some issues with. I don't say I had issues with Sweet Pea, but I don't agree with everything that she do. But I don't like what she doing or how she feeling about this shit with social media in her account. If you want to deal with beef, I'm gonna tell anybody. If you want to deal with beef, stop reacting. Stop reacting. Don't give them the energy. Stop focusing on what A, B, C, D, G, and F, because it's all about what you, your loved ones, and what y'all on and how y'all gonna grow. What she doing at this point, she's sounding a little bit kind of cray. Because I would think a logical person would know this and do this, but and I love what she do. I love and respect her, but I'ma say so. I done had trees drag me for 3-4 months, and I done drag her ass too. Y'all know I done got down with the get down. Me and Sean David Way, we drag each other, but I don't have no issue with dragging Sean David Way because we drag each other. I would say in a respectful way. Like, I'm not about to find out who the fuck you is, and you ain't about to find out who the fuck it. But if we do, we do. But we don't give that energy. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what me and Sean David Wade had done in the past was a friendly banter. The only reason why I'm opting not to talk about him is because of the Fisher King pain. But when the Fisher King pain say hood life, let go, I'ma let go. But honestly and truly, I think Sean David Way is a smart dude. I think he didn't accomplish a lot, and I have respect for him. But yeah, when he's sitting here going to the ops and he's sitting there talking about who like Chronicles and saying what, yeah, I'm gonna defend myself. I don't give a fuck. Anybody should defend yourself. Don't ever feel like you can't defend yourself and who you is. But yeah, but with me and him, I think we have an understanding. It's basically a friendly banter. Now I'm on the lease for now, only because of Fisher King. But other than that, y'all already know how I get on with Sean Day Boy. But even with that, I still don't get down like that with him because he has to do something. I'm just gonna sit here and go attack, attack, attack. Even though I see he do that with people, I wish he wouldn't do that because I feel like he needs to know that his brand, who he is way better than that. You don't need to attack anybody at this point. You've already arrived, nigga. Bitch, you have already arrived. What the fuck are you doing? That's what I love about Fisher King Payne, because the Fisher King Payne already know him, so he arrived. Honey, he just went a different way. Let's make it clear. Shout out to the Fisher King Payne. Put a clap in the chat or something if you're feeling what I'm talking about. But if you're not, it's okay. But official campaign is already arrived, and so has Amon. So has Sean David Way. Let's make it clear. They've already arrived. Give them that respect, but don't bring them down to you. So for that, I'm going to keep it moving, doing what I do. Hood Life Chronicles going to do what the fuck she do, how she want to do it. Okay? Ain't nothing happened, Red Labels. Red Labels, why everything, something gotta happen? We just talking clean, good facts, okay? Stop playing Red Labels, because that's what you're doing, Pooh. That's what you're doing. See, my thing with you come on here and being messy, and you be knowing the shit, but then don't want to talk about shit. You know, we hood like Crockers come in the building, everybody post up. We got 28 people in the chat. Shout out to the 28 people in the chat. Let them know Hood Life Chronicle is your bitch and you staying with her. If you don't, okay. But don't unsubscribe. Don't I'm not really like that petty, no. Cause I don't give a fuck. I'll be on here for fun. Oh, travel to trivia, my boo boo. Oh, and a what? And a whoop and a oop. Girl, I got time today. Y'all know I be having time on the weekend. But sometimes, y'all, these people on here on YouTube be doing too. Hey, in an overglow. In an overglow. I want to ask you, what you was saying about, who was you talking about when you said don't donate your money or don't use your money for that? Who was you talking about in overglow? I didn't understand who you was talking about because I didn't think I had said I was donating my money. But yeah, I think I was talking about maybe Jaguar and the Fisher campaign. But what I want to know from you is why would you're my moderator, why would you say that? Do Is something going on that I don't know about? They do be doing too damn much. So let's talk about Sweet Pea. Y'all know I said I'm gonna be true with my channel though, right? Let's talk about Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea versus the Raleigh Root. All about the trees, whatever the fuck name she wants to do it, the given time she wants to do it. Y'all know I have an ongoing shit with trees, right? But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of it is. I'm not saying it's a friendly banter, but it's definitely a banter because I don't fuck with her and she don't fuck with me, and I'm good with that shit. Okay. But I'm gonna say this as for Sweet Pea. Stop reacting. Stop reacting. Even with Sean Day Boy. Stop reacting. Do y'all know why I don't come on YouTube every day, all day? Probably because I get paid more for my job than YouTube. So I don't need YouTube as that. Now I do want to develop my YouTube. So if y'all want to drop a cash app or something in the chat, the Fisher King Cut is in the building. But if y'all want to drop a cash app or something in the chat, then please do. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you got some beef with a motherfucker, stop reacting. Stop giving them energy. If you keep talking about it, guess what? They're gonna keep talking about you. Stop reacting. You're not gonna convince ABCD to agree with HIJKLMNOP. Okay? It is what it is. People listen and they believe and they're gonna do what they want and when they want to do it. You don't stop your energy if you know you got good content, you got good, then you keep doing what you do. But stop reacting to the big sweet pea. Stop. Girl, start doing your deep dives in your your content that you really is query on. They then got you to be where you at with 15,000 plus subscribers. Stop reacting to the beef, cause the beef is going to bring you down. In my Fish King Bang voice, the beef is gonna bring you down. Stop reacting to the beef, Pooh. Stop. It's not worth it. People gonna talk regardless. They talk about celebrities. Do you think celebrities sitting here losing sleep behind somebody said about them? Come on, y'all. We're all public figures. If you are a content creator and you on YouTube, we're all public figures. Y'all stop reacting. You know what? When you start reacting and then you giving them content, I don't react to the shit. If I do get a well checkup, you won't know it. If I got an issue, you're gonna get it legally. And guess what? I'm not gonna tell you. Stop telling them, sweet pea. I'm really coming at her in a respectful way. Stop telling them. If you got A, B, C, D, G, and F lined up, why the fuck you telling them? So they can run from the fucking war? Nah, bitch. You ain't gonna run from no war. Because I'll make sure your ass get that motherfucking sir issue paper document to let you know you gonna have a restraining order on your ass. So let's not play dumb. To have a restraining order on you, yes, it has to be served either by the police or you're gonna have to serve them professionally. So why the fuck are you sitting here telling YouTube what the fuck you doing? You don't let your left hand know what you just fucking do. Then you go talk about it after it happened. Take pictures, voicemails, and everything. Then you got fucking content. Other than that, you just talking. I'm just saying. But sweet pea, stop giving trees that fucking energy. Trees still dragging me. I don't give that bitch that energy because I don't give a fuck about her. I don't give a fuck about what cheesesteak she eat. I don't worry about what the fuck she do on a daily basis. I buy my money. I'm like King Payne. I buy my motherfucking money and what? Okay. We're going let's see what she said. What was you saying though? Oh yeah. You was like, I know what you was talking about, girl. You was like, stop donating your money to that shit. I'm like, what? But I did do that though. I did that today, Glow. I made a decision. I need some official king in the building doing some braids in my motherfucking official king. Do you have anybody in Texas that is willing to make some decent money? Because let me tell you, I am very particular with my hair. And that's what I told this bitch. She's like, nah, my hair. Well, you let this bitch in your hair. And that's why I told you to take this shit out my hair. Let's make that clear. I'm very particular about my hair because I have a good grade of hair. I ain't got no nappy ass hair. But I don't want to sit here looking like buckwheat. And I don't want to sit here like no ghetto ass. I make too much motherfucking money to be looking like a bitch. I need to find the right bitch. Now I did find somebody that will do my style, but I gotta have somebody take the shit down. my hair down. Like, I gotta make sure this shit's straight, cause I don't fuck with my hair like that. Like, I gotta have somebody. Okay, you gonna take my hair down. You gonna take my hair up. You gonna put my hair up. Now I got somebody that's gonna do the style. And they never told me what to do, but they said they don't take shit down. And that's been my whole issue with braids. I love braids. I love protective styles. I got all braids products except for her gel, because they didn't have that at Target. But I don't think I'm missing too much. I can give y'all a lot of stuff, information on that too, but I ain't gonna do that, because I mean, I'm gonna have the right people that I'm working with. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Red labels, do you have a problem with trivia, travel trivia? Because I don't. Red labels, do you want to come up? Let me drop the link, red labels. And y'all hood ass people, do not please come up here like I did with these goddamn snakes. And I'm like, is that a snake? And somebody say, hood, stop the live, hood, stop the live. And I'm like, what? Oh, girl, you got to get with me. Oh, official campaign is in the building. Official campaign, do you have anybody in Texas that can braid my hair? Oh, so that's what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna tell you this: official campaign. We need to compare products with your products and the bread kaleidoscope products, because I have some stuff. I have some input I want to put in there. I'm just saying, okay? Because I have used them. I hadn't used your products yet, but I don't even have a consistent braider. You know what I'm saying? I just want my hair braided, okay? But I think Official King Payne could have some better products than. I think the thing, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think some people is all about name, but I'm not that person. When it comes to your hair, let me tell you, I've seen people lose their hair behind listening to somebody and their products. You cannot just take what everybody say. You have to see the reviews. You have to see what they do. But I am good. It's good for. I am really glad to see Official King Payne. I'm in Texas, boo. I'm in Texas, where Jaguar is, honey. I'm really glad to see Official King Payne. Girl, we gotta get together. You gotta DM me. We gotta get together. But I'm really glad to see. You know what I'm saying? But I got some critique on the rat products, cause I didn't got them all, but the gel, because that was hard to get. But all the other stuff, I got some stuff to say. Now I'm not gonna say all negative, but I saw some good stuff. But then I think that's not a lot of education on it, though, King Payne. I'm just saying. But anyway, you better stop playing, because Hood Life Chronicles don't play over here. I don't know, red labels. I don't know. I'm just happy to be here. Are y'all happy to be here? Red labels, you gonna bring your ass up if I drop this link? I thought I did though. Did I drop the link? I thought I did though. Honey, we got to talk. Fish campaign, we got to talk. Because I want to be a good supporter of the protective style, but I think that the bread shit and kaleidoscope is overrated. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know where you stand with that, but it's overrated. I would like to try somebody else's products, but we're gonna have to get with that lady, Fish King Paint. We're gonna have to get with that lady, honey. Cause guess what, honey? I, man, do you have anybody that just man, I just want somebody that can sit here and deal with my hair. Like, I have a good grade of hair. Like, I like braids. Let me tell you this. I can't put perms in my head. If I put perms in my head, I might could put a perm in my head every 3 years. Not 3 months, honey, 3 years. If I put a perm in my hair sooner than that, I would be bald. It would be absolutely bald because of the texture of my hair. I am black. I have a little Indian and probably a fourth of white, but 50%, 65% is black, honey. It's the different textures of the hair, Official King Pain. I think somebody needs to like specialize in. You know what I'm saying? And nobody has really taken the energy to do, but we have seen bitches bald as fuck. I don't want to be that bitch. Let me tell you, remember the new era perm? See, a lot of y'all young. There was a new era perm. So basically a lot of people got what they, a lot of us black people had a lot of curly hair. So then they got the curly perm. So a perm for the straight hair, which is the Caucasian hair, was different for perm for the black people hair. But curly at one time in the 80s was preferred because it went with our hair, right? But it was oily and greasy. It would get all over your pillows. It would be a mess, all right? So then we want straight hair like our counterparts, right? I'm just being real with y'all. And that was wonderful because it wasn't like I don't like greasy hair. Not because of that, because I wasn't raised on that. I don't want greasy hair. I don't want my hair to be greasy. Like, I didn't have a curl, just I didn't have them all. Okay, so when I went from curl to perm, that was a whole nother thing. Like you really need to grow your hair out and then change it and then go from there. Which I did that, but I lost a lot of my hair. I had enough hair to put it in a ponytail though, so it was enough, but it was a thing. And this is before we even got as much information we know about hair. So yeah, I if you went to a curl to a new era perm, yeah. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, the new era perm. Who know about the new era perm? Put a one in the chat if you know about a new era perm. Y'all probably don't even know about new era. I mean NEWERA. That was the perm you got if you went from a curl, the Jerry curl, the worldwide juice, to the new era perm. Honey, if you went, you was going bald in between now. And you were gonna have to put your hair in a ponytail. I'm being real. Like, who remember this? Is it just me? This was horrible. It could be devastating. But I had good thick plaits, y'all. Good thick plaits. And honey, I lost it. When I went from a curl to a perm, but honey, I ain't went back to a curl since, honey. Who want Jerry Curl juice on your pillow? Do y'all want some Jerry Curl juice on y'all pillow? Huh. I don't want no Jerry Curl. Honey, nobody want Jerry. Do you want to put Jerry Curl juice in your hand? You know when you pulling that hair back when it get good, and you pulling that hair out. Do y'all want some Jerry ass curl juice in the mix? Honey, thank God. God has delivered us. Whatever you give, Pooh, I'm good with it. Well, I did see that shit. You know what? I didn't see it. I heard it. But did y'all actually see it? Did she really go on her job? I believe she did. Because that's the kind of bitch she is. I don't worry about that bullshit. Because my job I already know. Let me tell you this. Well, it's kind of different when you're a professional, you have a license or whatever, versus somebody hood right coming on your job. And then you could be like, I don't know that bitch. Who do they have a patient name? Like, I don't know her. Was there a patient name mentioned? What patient is this about? It's a difference when you're a professional and you're a hood bitch. I ain't got no disrespect. It's a difference. But I would be like, what? Who? Who is that? That's crazy. I don't know that person. The fuck? I the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, don't try me. Let me tell you this. I don't worry about these bitches. Because let me tell you this. I'm a professional. I'm a professional, honey. I have degrees. I have a license. I'm professional. And if you ain't got a patient name specifically and what the fuck I did, then you can sit your ass down because they ain't gonna listen to you as fuck. I don't worry about these bitches. Please know that. Now, I don't know that situation with Sweet Tea and whatever, but I will react the same motherfucking way. You're a professional. Now, if you didn't admit to the shit and you said what, then that's your ass. Well, basically, she can't hold a candle to you. I'm just saying. Y'all gotta know how to deal with these fucking internet bitches. I think I've dealt with, cause honey, I don't worry about trees. I don't worry about trees. I don't worry about nobody else. Let's make that clear. Cause just where you can worry about me, guess what? I can get that much on you. And I'm gonna be petty when it comes to you. But nah, you can't call. Even if you knew my name and you call, you can't call shit on me if you don't have a patient name that I took care of. You'll never know that, bitch, because we don't do that shit. That shit's not privileged on the internet. Ho, ho. And I don't worry about that bullshit. And that's the same. I'm just giving y'all a little trajectory on why y'all shouldn't be letting these people say y'all gonna sit here and live yourself behind they dumbass fucking shit on internet. Cause you can give 10 and guess what? I can do 10 2 times more. But when it comes to my job, no, I don't fucking worry about that. I don't worry about that. Because before you do anything, you better have a name and what specifically. Then we're gonna talk about it. Then we're gonna investigate and get more than that. But I'm telling you, I don't worry about that bullshit. I don't worry about this shit. That's internet bullshit. That's what it is. There's people trying to intimidate you. Even with Teddy. You think I would let this bitch know shit and came you done sent the police to my motherfucking house? You would never know that shit, bitch. I would never tell you that shit. Because then that's telling you that you're getting a reaction. See, y'all guys to get the psychological shit. Like I'm giving y'all some jewels. Y'all need to talk to y'all content creators and give some notes. Tell them some notes. Stop reacting. Stop reacting. Then they don't know where to go or how to go. When you react, you tell them everything. You giving them exactly what they want to hear. I don't give them reaction on that shit. Now I do react. And I get messy and I get forgetful as fuck. But when it comes to personal information, my kids, my life, who I am, yada yada woo woo, oh, trust me. If you do come, you won't know it. And if you coming for my job, you better have a patient name in place. Otherwise, they're not gonna give you a thought, bitch. I'm a professional. And don't come at me no other kind of way, because I'm protective, honey. I'm protective. So the thing about it is, the reason to say that all stop fucking reacting unless you want a reaction. I don't react to these bitches. I react when I want a reaction. When I come on here and I curse them out and talk about their ass to the whoop to the fuck and they butthole to their asshole, then I want a reaction. Other than that, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You're not paying my bills. You ain't got shit to do with me. And even if you was paying my bills, I still don't give a fuck. I don't care about you like that. So why y'all sitting here reacting? When you react, you tell them you care. Ignore it. If you ignore it, listen, if you ignore it, then what they gonna react to? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't react to them. And as for Sweet Pea, I like Sweet Pea. I mean, I've talked about Sweet Pea to a certain degree when I was on the other side, but I don't really know Sweet Pea. But I'm gonna tell you this, Sweet Pea, stop reacting. Don't sit here and telling people you gonna commit suicide. Oh girl. Y'all gotta go check into to the official King Payne, honey, cause he got some good hair life. But me and official King Payne gonna do some special. We're gonna show y'all the difference between the bread. Official King Payne, we need to show them the difference between your products and the bread. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I bet you'll be a difference. I need to get your products. But I love Official King Payne. This is what I'm. That's the stuff you need to go. Somebody that's sitting here gonna add to you, not people that's gonna take away from you. Okay. So the thing with Sweet Pea, I love Sweet Pea, but Sweet Pea, stop reacting Sean Day Way and stop reacting to trees because it's not even worth it. Girl, you doing too much energy. They not sitting here paying your YouTube check. Girl, why you even reacting to them? You have your own set subscribers. You got like 15,000 subscribers on one channel. Like, why are you even reacting? You need to develop your channel and please your subscribers thinking you crazy.com with all this rhetoric you doing, girl. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nobody want to hear about the Roddy Rude. And nobody want to hear about your disgruntled with Sean Day Way. Sean Day Way got disgruntled with a lot of people. And girl, focus on you and your channel. And stop giving them the energy. Stop reacting. Stop responding. I really feel bad because she seemed like she's at. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you this. See, I think it's how you raise. I think kind of, and I'm not saying no disrespect on how she raised, but I'm gonna tell you this about Hood Life Chronicles. I've been fed all my life. I've been told all kinds of names. Okay, and I've had weight loss. I had one weight loss surgery. I think one weight loss surgery. And I'm 47 years old. That was because that's what the fuck I wanted to do. But I was called fat all my life. Okay? Let's make that clear. And guess what? I had that surgery, and guess what? It showed me you can't just have a surgery to fix your problems. You got to fix yourself. It taught me that. And until you fix yourself, your own habits, you're going to still have a problem. So my thing is this. I wouldn't worry about what these other people say. I would ignore them. Sweet Pea, you are a beautiful person. Continue on your content because you're running your subscribers crazy. A lot of them don't want to be in the midst. They don't want to be a part of the midst. They're there just to support you, but don't subject them to that. Don't neglect who you truly and are. And I'm not saying that there's no disrespect, but truly, you have more worth than that. But I guess because things change, things shift, people feel like they need to have that person that be like, okay, you don't need nobody stroking you, Sweet Pea. You have already arrived. Stop, leave that alone. And yes, I know you feel shaded because they reported you and they found out who you was. But that shit that you are facing charges on was your shit, right? That's your shit. You deal with your shit, you move on. You're still free. Don't be ashamed of being who you are. It happened, it's done, and keep it moving. You sitting here talking and repeating the same shit over and over again is giving them energy. And I just wouldn't do that, sis, because you're bigger and you're better than that. And I know you're probably not gonna listen to me because it sounds like you're not listening to nobody, but it just hurts my heart to see you so distraught behind people that don't matter to you. it just upsets me. I don't know, but I hope she didn't. But I just don't like this. Red labels, do you want to come up? Because if you talking about hood like chronicles don't mind people that don't fucking mind them. You call my job all motherfucking day long. Let me tell you this. They already know. You gonna call. If you ain't talking about a patient and what the fuck I do, then guess what? You don't fucking matter. Oh, I want her drug test. It's gonna be clean. And what, Pooh? And what, hoe? Well, let me drop the link for your ass now, nigga. I cannot stand him. I'm talking. You so rude. Red labels, you kind of rude on the cool. Look, I'm telling y'all to handle this UTB because y'all know I done been in this beef for a minute with trees. I don't give a fuck about that hoe. That hoe don't sit here and pay my motherfucking salary. And guess what? The link is dropped. She don't pay no bill at this motherfucking house. So here's the link. If you want to come up, red labels, and stop talking shit. But anybody can come up. But I'm telling you, I don't sit here and get down with it. I'm sitting here trying to help Sweet Pea how to deal with the fucking YouTube beef. And you sitting here talking shit on me. What the fuck? I'm sitting here trying to help her. Because let me tell you, if you don't pay my bills and you don't do shit for me, I could give a fuck. I could have a conversation all day and wouldn't care. Okay? So my thing is this. Even if she came to her job and did it, I would have never put it with it on to YouTube. Now you just gave them energy. Let's be clear. Would you would have done the red labels? Hell no, he wouldn't have done it. Hell no, he wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have came on there and told nobody nothing. And if she did go to my job would have handled it, and I hope they would have had her motherfucking ass arrested. But I wouldn't have came on here. My name is not Woody, so who the fuck are you? Okay, well then she needs to stop. She needs to leave them fuck alone. Get the fuck away from them. I'm just saying, like what then? She don't need to come on YouTube and react. I wouldn't react, red labels. I'm sorry. I would not react.
Oh,
Red?
are you? Hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing, Pooh. But I wouldn't react to them
So you telling me if you had content creators who are constantly talking about you for content 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 365 days out of the damn year, you wouldn't react? You have people coming up to your job, you got police showing up at your house, your children are being trolled, and you wouldn't react?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't react, but I wouldn't tell YouTube. I'm gonna protect my job. I'm gonna take my job, and I'm gonna take my kids, but I'm gonna take my house. But I ain't coming on YouTube and tell nobody that. Cause guess what? Then you get into their obsession. You never know that. And the thing about it is, you don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna put something on you that you ain't gonna know. So you can't come on here and let your left hand know what your right hand doing. That's why I understand why people come on here on YouTube and say all this stuff. If you gonna do it, just do it and don't say it.
Now,
You
what
do
happened?
it. Okay, you gonna run from the war. You gonna run from the server. No, I want your ass to be served. I don't want nobody knowing. I don't want you knowing. I want
Now,
your ass served.com.
now, what would have happened if Trees would have got her ass shot on spot for showing up at that woman's job. That is stalking. That is harassment. And if Trees would have, if Sweet Pea would have shot her, it would have became a national news thing. And then everybody would have like, I don't know what happened. And then you start pulling all the receipts of all the shit that she's been going through on
All I'm
YouTube.
saying is I wouldn't have brought it on YouTube. If she came to my job, y'all wouldn't have never known unless she told you. And she would have had to show receipts. But I would have done what I had to do. But when you come on YouTube and you sitting here saying and you sitting here doing all this stuff and she doing the same thing too, then basically you're canceling the other person out. You don't let the left know what you're doing. If she's truly threatening her, harassing her, then you capture it, you get receipts, and then you go from there. But we already know Sweet Pea had already done this with Trees. She canceled it, now she's coming back up. But I'm just saying, if it was me, you wouldn't know that I would definitely not come on YouTube because I'm gonna come at you in a different way. You ain't gonna know I'm coming. Because I don't want you to run from that server. I want you to be served. I want you to be served. If you in jail, I'm gonna have your ass served. You ain't got no choice but to be served. I'm just saying, I know how the legal system is. I didn't have lawsuits and whatever, divorces, whatever. I know how stuff happens, but I'm not gonna come on YouTube and say, look, bitch, I'm about to serve you. I ain't gonna tell you that. I'm gonna get you from behind and you ain't gonna know shit. So I don't know what the rhetoric is between the back and the forth. That's what my thing is. But then it makes her look like she's giving them the energy that they want her to give. Stop reacting. Stop reacting.
How would you
handle it professionally? Handle it on the back end and don't let YouTube know shit. Don't let her know shit. She ain't gonna know where you coming at her, but when you get her, you got her. That's what I mean. And that's all I would say. I wouldn't come on that back. You think I'm gonna sit here doing A, B, C, D, G, and F? And then I'm gonna tell you on YouTube? Oh, hell no. You would never know how to come get your ass. Because I'm going to get you. I want to get you. I'm not going to sit here and play with you. But if you're going to sit here and say, look, I got the service, I didn't file charges, all that, I would never come on YouTube and say no shit like that. Would you?
Would I what?
Would you come on YouTube and tell Sean Dave what? Hey, A, B, C, D, G, and F. I'm just saying. I'm not saying this is real. This is just talking. If you had some issues with a YouTuber, would you come on and say I did A, B, C, D, G, and F? Would you come on YouTube and tell YouTube that? No, I want your ass served. I want to get your ass on paper.
My thing is, YouTube is not worth popping up in somebody's real life over some YouTube mess, right?
I completely agree with that. And now, the only reason why I think she did that is she knows.
Huh?
Do you really think she did that? Did she really do that though?
She did it because I think Trees played some voicemails of when she was calling her job of what she was doing.
Well, I don't watch her, so I don't know. But
that
would be my green light to get that bitch under control, to get charges on that bitch. And I wouldn't tell her. She won't know until I have the server producing papers to her. Okay?
Now, I've been told, and what I had read last night.
But you know, me and Trees then dragged each other for months.
Yeah, and that's dragging. That's dragging. That's YouTube. She's not popping up at your house though. She's not.
She pop up in my house. She know what's gonna happen. She know better. But she shouldn't be popping that in nobody's house. But if she gonna do that, guess what? I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna get you from behind. I got you recorded, honey. If you putting this on YouTube, it's recorded. I ain't gonna tell nobody that. I'm gonna get your ass, and I'm gonna get your ass real good, and you ain't gonna be able to get your way out of it. So I don't know why. My thing is this: if this is going on, she needs to handle herself in a different manner and deal with Trees as such. This is not.
Well, it's not just Trees, allegedly. Apparently, Sean is the one that put the battery in the Trees' back because I guess Sweet Pea called her husband or his
Oh, I
husband.
know, I
And,
know about, I know about
and
her
that's
calling
why
Sean's
she
husband. I know
was up.
about that, and I
So I
do believe he did. And that, but the thing about it is, I feel like, how do y'all know Sean not paying Trees to do this shit? But if Sean doing that, then they both need to go down. I'm just saying. But you ain't gonna know how I'm gonna come at your ass. I ain't gonna come on YouTube and tell you. I'm gonna get your ass from behind. You won't know, and he won't either. But I'm gonna get your ass from behind for sure. For sure, for sure. And I'll have other people getting your ass recorded and saying shit and getting you from behind too. My thing is this: why y'all going on YouTube and seeing all this stuff? Like, why is she doing it? That's all I'm saying. I don't blame her for doing nothing. I don't blame her for protecting herself. And as for Sean Davis, well, yeah, he mad, but I'm pretty sure he paying Trees to do what the fuck she doing. I'm just saying. That's my opinion.
where did OKP go? What are
He,
his thoughts and
he
opinions?
ain't never came on the live though.
He was in the chat talking about some damn hair products.
He was talking about his hair brother. He didn't talk about this. But I mean, this is kind of obvious. So I feel I wouldn't be telling Trees nothing. I would handle my business. If she didn't came to your job, you already have the rights to put a restraining order on her and go as such. Don't come on YouTube because guess what? She's gonna run. The thing about with a restraining order, they got to be served it, or they have to be at your house and the police is there and they gonna say, oh, they putting a restraining order on you, or they're putting a trespassing order on you. They have to be informed of it. So why are you informing them instead of the police doing it? I wouldn't tell them shit. They wouldn't know shit. And matter of fact, I might say something for you to come so they can tell you you got a restraining order on your ass. That's what I'm like. I'm like, y'all sitting here acting like I'm sitting here talking crazy when I'm not. I'm talking real shit. I would do this. I would make sure they gonna be know that if they come back here or they fuck with me, they gonna get arrested. But please don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You putting yourself out there. You putting yourself out there. I wouldn't tell them no. I'm not gonna tell them the way I'm coming. So then it makes it look like what she's saying, honestly and truly, red labels. It makes it seem like it's fraudulent and .com. Like, so why would you come on YouTube and say, Sean David Way, I'm doing this, this, that, Trees, I'm doing this. Why would you come on and do that if that's really what's going on and what's happening?
I can no longer comment. I have just been advised that I cannot jeopardize my current and future endeavors. I gotta step down.
Okay, bye. Bye, girl. Bye. I can't deal with you. Bye.
Thank you.
If you know, you know. Hey, Toria, what's going on?
Hey, Toria. What's going on, Toria?
What that girl done now? She first started off. She went to Tales of the Crips house in Las Vegas. Then she
I
got
don't know.
MP locked up. Now she going to a girl job. No, she got Q. She called his job, did all kind of things, jeopardized his job. That ain't right. That is not right.
It's not right. The only thing that I'm seeing, Toria, is if this person is doing this to me, I'm not gonna come on YouTube and say ABCDGF. You not gonna know the way I'm coming. I'm gonna, and I hope that's the reason why he left, because that's the smart thing to do. You don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. I feel like if this happened to me, I would never come on YouTube and tell you. I'm going to make sure you're served. I am going to get justice and I'm going to put charges on you. And if you come here and you try something, then you're going to have to deal with those consequences. Okay. But you
Exactly.
never know what nobody got in their house, they call or whatever. But if you want to come and you wants to get froggy, come here, bitch, leave. But you ain't gonna come here. You doing all this stuff on YouTube. All this stuff is really on YouTube. I'm
You
not gonna
know,
sit here and go, look, I'm pressing charges on you. I've called your husband. I've called your job. I've called the police. I ain't gonna tell you shit because you gonna get it.
You know,
on the back.
I worry about everybody involved. I worry for Trees because you never know, her going somewhere like that could cause her to be unalived, and she got that little baby to take care of.
That's completely true. I completely understand what you're saying. That's the
You
same thing.
know,
Like, I've been
I
sitting here
think
looking
about
at
the
Jackie
children and
O.
stuff, and I think
I've
about
been sitting here
everybody's
looking at
children.
Jackie O, and I didn't even know this girl was a content creator. And I have been engulfed with her content, just seeing her life and her babies, and this girl is not here. I completely understand because your actions, not saying we don't even know why she died, but if it's just because she had a mommy makeover, your actions can produce your consequences. So my thing, even like what you're saying with Trees, that can produce a negative consequence on your life and your kids. You have to watch what you do. And that's why
Right.
I do like King Payne, because I don't care what they say about him, but he is not a reactor like that. You know what I'm saying? When he going post to going bitch motherfucker hoe and doing the most. No,
I'm
he's
sorry,
not
but if
that person.
Reese would have ended up getting shot, Sweet Pea would have been justified in her actions in doing so.
I agree.
Because this
If
woman has
I
been
agree,
harassed.
I completely agree. Because if she shows up at my house, then
All
it
the
is
evidence,
what it
her
is.
timeline on YouTube and everything she has done impersonating FBI
But
officers.
she know not to bring her ass over here. That's why she ain't brought her ass over here, because you already know what it's about over here. So she
I
just
wish she
like,
would go back to the way she was and stick to the stories. Remember, we used to talk about the women, black women missing and domestic violence cases and all things like that in movies, and we used to have fun. I don't know when she took this turn for the worse. I wish she'd get back to the way she used to be.
I
It
agree,
used to be
Victoria.
fun. We used to laugh, Hoodie. You know, we used to
Oh
laugh.
yeah,
We
we
was
had a
there with.
great time.
Yeah, we was there from the
That's when
beginning. We
she
were
was
her day
she
ones.
thought she was a part of us, but now she thinks she's better than us. And that's just the bottom line. But she's not. She's not. She put on
You
her
know,
pants just like we put on our pants.
doing that, investigating people's lives and all that stuff and pretending to be
That's
this
right.
person and that person. That's not right. Leave that mess on YouTube. Don't be taking it to nobody's
You
home and
know
house.
what bothers me more so is that some of the subscribers think this is okay. This
No, this is
is not
not okay.
okay. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. You have to put yourself in people's shoes. What if it happened to you?
Mm-hmm.
And it still can happen to you. I have seen her attack subscribers.
Mm-mm.
We all have. So it's like, okay, what if it happens to you? Then what, is that okay?
Well, if they keep effing
No.
around, they're gonna find out.
What, red labels?
I said when you keep effing around, eventually you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I
But
see something
why do
bad happening. I
subscribers
do.
have to be like, why do people that like just watch it have to be a part of the bullshit? Really?
I have
I
these
feel like we
dreams.
as content creators need to bind together and stand and say this is not acceptable behavior. But it's like some of our content creators are saying this is acceptable when it's truly not.
No, I'll be having these dreams. And about 2 weeks ago, I had a dream about her. And somebody called me and told me that she needed my help. It was emergency. She was on the side of the road, hurt. And I went there. And I drove there, and I was too late. They was pulling the sheet over, and that scared me to death. And
Oh,
I'm like,
over who? Trees?
yeah, I had a dream about trees. I think because
Uh,
that day I had went and I normally don't go watch nothing, but somebody had told me something and I went over there just to see, and I didn't stay but like 5 seconds. And I'm like, no, I can't listen to this. And I just exited out. I'm not subscribed to her. I stopped that a long time ago. But one night, me and her was on Darnell's channel, and we made peace. And We left it like that, because she know I was there from day one when she first started that channel. And she was like, I don't know what happened to you, and I don't know what happened with us. And I told her I just can't deal with the nonsense and the mess. I wish her well, and I left it as that. And I
That
do wish her well.
way is beefing with Genesis. I would advise Genesis to ignore him because he doesn't matter. I would say he don't matter in your life. Ignore him.
These people go on these channels and they
I guess because I've been talked about being called fat all my life. I don't care about what people think about me. I care about what I think about me. But I can
that's
see some
right.
people have some issues, and then they get mad when people think a certain thing about them. I could care less.
People go on these channels and they talk about people so bad, and they don't even know these people. They never met these content creators. They never met the people they talking about. Like with Jag, they don't know Jag. They never met that woman in her life, and they have all these mean and hateful things. They want to put the girl in the crazy home for the rest of her life. You don't know these people. You don't know these content creators.
Man, let me
You
tell you this. I go in a nursing home all the time. And let me tell you, Toria, I see names on the doors that I know, and I see
mm,
a lot of names that I don't know. And one thing that I am grateful for is I don't want to die. And I don't want to live in no nursing home. I would
mhm.
I would want to die before I have to live there. But I'm gonna tell you, you never know where you're gonna be at any given time. So you have to be humble because you never know where you're gonna be or who's gonna take care of you. But
Mhm.
Shantae White said, why do you put a Fisher King page up to get his followers to tune in? I thought this was his live, shaking my head. I like King Payne because I like who he is. He's a genuine person. And I established on my last live, if you don't fuck with him, then that's you. But I'm not gonna not fuck with him because of you. So I've already said it on my last live, Shantae Whaley. I am a big supporter of King Payne and also Jaguar Wright. And if y'all don't like it, it's my money. I can put my money where I want to. And if y'all don't like it, then don't watch. But some of these people think honey, you
When
don't
Red
fly
was
my
when
videos.
Red
You
Labels was
fly
going through
my
all that stuff,
videos in
I
there.
cried about it. I was so upset because I couldn't do nothing to help him. And this man was getting ready to go to school, back to school, studying for his broker's license and stuff. He didn't need people calling his job and making things bad for him at his place of business and harassing him, and all because he gave somebody an outlet to tell their story.
We got a Fisher King Bank in the building. Shout out to Fisher King Bank. He said it's
Hey,
over here. Okay.
hey friend.
That's our friend. And if you can't deal with it, then y'all can kick rocks. But anyway, he do
Yep.
share my channel. And I've got subscribers. So I had subscribers before I got him, but I appreciate his support. He has got me more
Mhm.
subscribers. But I'm gonna tell you this. He is a true, genuine friend. I'm gonna tell you, I don't have a lot of friends. I want him to be my friend. Toria is my friend. Nobody knows this. Toria know exactly who I am. She knows my real name. She knows where I live, and she has never told y'all shit. Toria
Sure
is
hadn't.
a true friend.
And never would. That'll
She
go
is
to my
a,
grave.
and we have found out, Toria, have we not?
Yes.
And she never divulged nothing. She is a true friend. Y'all need to find a true friend. But I support her. I support Official King Payne. And I'm sorry, I support Jaguar Wright. And if you don't like it, then you can just not like it. I'm not gonna change who I am. I think I make it very apparent, but I have to sit here and tell them, Toria, and I did have a couple of people unsubscribe, and that's okay. It's not gonna stop me from continue. I don't come on YouTube like that, but I'm not gonna sit here and come and be fake as fuck. Okay.
Nope. And see, some people, that's all they got is YouTube. You have a real
I
job.
have a real life.
That's right.
King Pain say we all friends. Yes, friend. Yes, win.
Yep.
I
Yes, we
got
are.
Pain watching my channel. Oh my God. How many of y'all got the official King Pain watching y'all channel? Win?
Not many.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am, and I appreciate that, King Pain. I appreciate that, but you don't even have to do what you do. I just like him. It's just his personality. He's a true friend, and he's been a true friend of Jaguar. All y'all didn't talk shit on this man, and he still is a true friend to her. I need a friend like that. I want a friend like that.
You on that brown liquor tonight?
I'm not on no fucking brown liquor. Get your ass off here, nigga. Don't let me go off on your
Try it.
It's Friday
I
night.
said I want a true friend. I'm on some brown fucking liquor, nigga. Get the fuck off of here.
It's Friday night and she
You
done
don't
worked
know where
all
I
week.
come from. You don't know what I deal with. You don't know how people sit here and use me for my money and what I have. Don't go there with me, Red Label.
No, wait one damn minute.
He was
Go there
joking.
with me, because you don't know my life. You don't know where I'm going, where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Do you know how many people come and try to use me for my money? Or who I am or what I have? Too many.
Let it out.
Decided I break up with my girlfriend the other day, every other fucking day, because of her bullshit. I done broke up with her tonight. I'm like, what?
We in the hood now?
Got my goddamn money and such. Can I have my money back? Can I have my money back? I gotta wait for you to get a receipt. You gotta get a receipt and give me my money. Girl, stop.
How many times have you all broken up?
Too many to count, because I'm sitting here thinking this was love and it's not.
What is the definition of insanity?
I want a real true person. Do you have a date? I get on official King dating chat. I want a real person, but I want questions like compatibility. What is the because I think he's supposed to have a channel where you can do a matchup or whatever.
Oh, you want to do the dating show?
Yep, I want to do a dating show.
Okay.
Ken gonna have a dating show, hoodie. Go on his dating show.
That's what I'm saying. I want a dating show. What's wrong with the dating show, Red Label?
I didn't say anything was wrong with it.
Cause
if you like it, I love it.
I'm not getting it with what I'm doing. POF is not doing it.
Oh, so you don't get any special passes. He said you need
POF ain't doing it. If you're not sitting there, I'm not going to go there. I'm on my live. I can't even go there. POF is not where it's at. Y'all. Stop subscribing to POF. Official King Pain need his own app, but he just started his dating show. But I think he can get an app if it works out. But I'm telling you, that POF site, somebody else can do better than that. I might have to try it then. Red Labels, why you don't try it to date now?
I like meeting people organically.
Organic? Well, this is
I don't do online.
Some of us come in here and go to clubs. What, at the club?
I don't go to clubs. I'm too old for that.
How do you meet people?
Dog parks, mall, restaurants, vacations.
The market. I was getting ready to say all your trips you be going on.
This case, like, yeah. The thing about it is, this is this is the thing.
Roxy.
Everybody meet people on sites.
On where?
At dog parks.
I got people sliding my DMs on IG and Twitter,
Yeah, because they
but
see
I don't do that. I don't do
they
that.
want to be your woman or your man. They like you. You handsome and whoop what the what. They think they can get you, and they see what you got. You sit here and flaunt all your pool and all this other stuff that you got, and they just want to be a part of you. No, I don't want that. I want real authentic people.
When the
That,
universe
yeah,
is ready and I'm ready, then it'll happen. Until then, we ain't doing none of that cyber shit.
but what about me and you? Now, you might get hit it off. Oh,
I'll
that's
be
funny.
I'll be your wing person.
Did y'all just hear him laugh at me?
I'll be your hype
No,
man.
Roxy verse. I am so disappointed.
When God thinks you're really ready, he will send somebody your way.
I agree. I agree. Shout out with the Fisher King Pine. Y'all need to get in the Fisher King Pine dating show because I'm definitely gonna do it. But I hope he have a diverse group. And I'm not doing no long distance relationships. Period. And I ain't got a whole lot of time because I'm already 47 years old. So I'm already established. If you ain't about to be that, I'm good. Period. I just hate to be like that. I had got a psychic reading y'all the other day, and I didn't like it, but I think they just trying to get more money from
Uh
me.
oh,
And
what happened?
they be trying to
Don't be doing that, Hoodie. Don't be doing that. Them people don't know what they talking about. That's a waste of
I
time.
paid
It's just a
$25 for
gimmick.
that reading, and they were like, "Oh, you got a hex on you. Somebody got you on somebody doing voodoo on you." And I'm like, "Damn, I
They
ain't
just
got that
trying to
much.
get
I
your
got a
money.
couple of enemies, but I ain't got that many enemies."
They
So
just trying to get your money. Don't even mess with them
I told my
scammers.
friend, she's like, "Girl, they want you to pay more money." I said, She didn't ask for more money. She said, "That's what it is. They want you to pay more."
That's as bad as calling Miss Cleo. Remember
I
that
said,
show?
okay, that's it. That's done. You should have gave me a. Somebody said Red Roof give. I know she give readings. I get it.
You know her ESPN she has.
They said the right roof give readings. That's the same readings I can give you, but I might give you a better reading than her ass, cause she not gonna give you no good read. Oh, oh, I gotta have breath. Oh, she ain't gonna give y'all no good readings. The people be buying. Now I'm not gonna say she do have some stuff she be on, but 98% she be wrong. Like, and y'all paying for readings. Oh, I feel so sorry for y'all. I feel sorry for your life if you gonna base your life on her reading and you don't even know what credentials she got. Where is she pulling this from? Do she even know you? Can she tell you how many kids you got or how many kids you have been pregnant with? And whoop? No, of course she can't. Of course she can't. That's hilarious. That was funny. I need that laugh. I need that laugh. But anyway, so
You going
anyway,
out?
like I was saying, I think if they just stop reacting, if you gonna do. But it's like they only doing it for clicks and views, and that's why they say what the what. But the thing about it is, I think Sweet Pea has a better quality on who she is and what she's about, and she just leave this crap with Sean A. Way and Roddy Root alone. Like, keep growing your content, keep growing your channel. It's like she's stagnant on this other crap. You
She
know,
should not
and
answer. She should not even respond to none of that negative stuff.
I think the reason why she's upset is because she had was some issues, legal issues, and then they found out where she was, reported, and she got arrested. So then now, but you can't get mad at what you have already accumulated on yourself. Let's make that clear. However, God still gave you grace. You're still there with your kids. You're still able to make your stuff right. Why are you even giving these people energy that don't need your energy? You're bigger and better than that. And it's almost like she's to the point to where she's about to look. That's the only reason why I'm talking about it, because I listen to it all day, every day. I mean, this is every day with her and them. And I'm like, now she's to the point to where she's looking like it's really affecting her. And I'm like, girl, let it go. Let it go and keep it moving. They not that important, honey. And I definitely would tell them nothing. Somebody say, okay, because who is SWP giving too much info on her?
Sweet pea.
She's exactly, say less. Don't give them no information. Red labels, you already know. Let me tell y'all. Red labels sit here and play all this stuff in y'all face. Red labels know everything on everybody, but he don't tell y'all he know, but he do. But he play his position. But then when they come at him, he still red labels. You still don't tell everybody what you have and what you got in your pocket.
I'm a Scorpio. Why would I tell you when I'm gonna stay?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm telling y'all. So stop reacting. If you would stop reacting, they won't be keep punching no but same thing with Teddy. I love Teddy. Don't get me wrong, I love him. And it's
There's times I
horrible
almost went
that this
nuclear.
person is sitting here sending the police. This is what upsets me. We pay tax dollars on these police officers, the people that serve us, that protect us. We pay for their salaries to take care of us, and you're sitting here. There's people that need them that's being robbed, raped, murdered, and abused, and you're sitting here taking their energy, our tax money, and using it behind YouTube stuff, YouTube beef. And people sitting here laughing and thinking that's okay. Maybe it's okay for you because you're not in that area where the tax bracket is about to go up because they keep getting calls from the police. This is just like one of our servicemen, like the military. And you're sitting here lying to them and you're abused. I don't care. Y'all already know. I don't care about A,
Yes, sir.
B, C, D, G, F, and G. I don't care who you is. I ain't scared of you. I come up. I don't care. But what you're doing is wrong. You're sending the police to this lady's house for no reason, 3-4 times a week. You are There's somebody that's being raped. There's somebody being abused. And y'all think the public is thinking this is funny. It's not. Their energy needs to be going on true crimes, real crimes.
You know, they don't realize you can get in trouble for calling the police for frivolous stuff and sending them different places. And
It's
and
a
it be a
false police
lie.
report.
That
Same
is
thing.
an
It's a
offense.
false
That is a
police report.
lie.
It's a charge. Every
Yes,
time
it
you call
is.
police and it's false, if it can be proven, but if this is going to be a repetitive thing, they're going to start looking at the callers. Okay,
They sure are.
they're gonna start looking at the callers because you're talking to the same. Now it's looking like the police is harassing this lady that is an upstanding citizen in her area, and she hasn't done anything. So now she could say that the police is harassing her after she's already told them it's somebody on YouTube harassing them. They need to do their diligence and try to find out why, because they're wasting people's money, taxpayers' dollars. This
All them
not
calls are recorded.
okay. This is not okay.
Them
It's very immature if you want to be real. It's immature. And it just basically shows a lot of the obvious.
Them calls are recorded and they can trace where
They're
you're
gonna start
calling from.
tracing. She can do what she can. I don't advise her to tell y'all nothing. But basically, they wouldn't be calling my house. They wouldn't be calling my police department because they would be tracked. And I would do everything I have to. Didn't want to make that happen, even if I have to get a lawyer. And I'm just being copacetic with the shit. You wasted my taxpayers' dollars. You know how much I pay on taxes? Girls, don't play with my money, honey. Don't play with my money behind no YouTube bullshit. And y'all sitting here thinking it's okay. That's not okay. These people serve our community. There could be a death, somebody needing them, somebody being raped, somebody being murdered, and they can't even go to them behind this YouTube bullshit.
Let
Oh,
me tell you something else, Hoodie.
this is not okay.
Let
And
me tell you something
more
else.
people need to speak up behind this. But y'all sitting here listening to this and thinking it's okay and laughing and kicking. This is what upsets me.
Hoodie, let me tell you this too.
Go ahead.
Another thing they do not realize, the FBI has a special unit that monitors all social media platforms, from Discords to Rumbles to WhatsApp to YouTube to IG to Twitter to Facebook. They have a team that monitors social media 24 hours a day. How do you think they just arrested Boozy from a IG video and went and got him? And now he's sitting in jail with no bail.
And he completely deserved it because he do so much rich stuff on YouTube. He should have
Yeah,
been
but regardless
on
of what
stage.
he did, the point of the matter, this is what I'm trying to tell these content creators. Stop what you doing on YouTube. The police is watching you. The FBI is seeing all this. And when they come, it might take them a year or two before they, get their ducks in a row. When they come, they got all the evidence and they have a rate of 99.9% where they get
I
a
was shocked
conviction.
behind Boosie though, but I do stay in the state of Texas. But one thing I did say about Jaguar when she kept getting put in the mental that they was going to try to keep her there, and they was going to
Hmm.
declare her incompetent. Now
Look,
I
my
didn't
friend
come
that's
on there. I didn't come on like I wanted to come, but I'm glad somebody listened because when they was that trial was not to say she was incompetent to keep her institution. They're not gonna keep her institutionalized. They just want somebody over her to be over her care. They can't afford to institutionalize. They're already with out of the whoop with the prisoners over here.
Look,
But
my uncle told me
that court
that
case
they
was for her to
had
prove
that
whether she was
DeSoto
competent.
police station had so many phone calls. They never had that many phone calls the whole entire existence of the DeSoto Police Department.
Yeah,
Their switchboards was overloaded with people calling up there saying Jag did this, Jag did that, go get Jag, Jag did it. They were so tired of hearing
yeah.
Jacqueline Wright's name. Them police didn't even want to answer the phone no more in that police
And
station.
I completely understand, but basically, that incompetent trial was not to institutionalize her. See, they had put this on YouTube like it was to institute. That was to see if she could be competent in trial. Now,
Right,
the
right.
person was trying to say the doctor was trying to say she wasn't incompetent to stay in trial. Now we know that was Jaguar was right in that essence because that
Hmm.
doctor didn't know because if she was able to get out and sustain her life, which I was glad they got her out, then that shows she's competent. So now they got to redo that because she is competent to state trial. They don't
Hmm.
want you to be incompetent because
No.
then that means you're going to get away with anything and everything. They didn't want that. I don't even know how that ended up to be like that. But what they wanted to do was take over her. They didn't want nobody to speak up from her. They didn't want her
Mm-mm.
to get out. They wanted to take completely control on her so they could manage her like she was a puppet. And
Well,
if it wasn't for King
thanks
Payne
to Cake
taking her
Pain and
out of there,
them.
if it wasn't for the Crown family and King Payne getting her out of there, they could have done that. But I had said, if y'all go on my lives, I said that 2 months ago, that if she keep
Mm,
going in the state of Texas, these they are wretched over here. It's a red state. It's not about equal opportunity. It's what they want when they want. You don't have to have a reason. But if it wasn't for him getting her out, then yes, they could have took control of her. They would have put somebody else over her that we wouldn't even known about, and then she would have been a vegetable. And that's what they wanted. But if
yeah,
it
and I want
wasn't
to
for the
say
Crown
prayers too.
family and King
We
James,
we did it.
Jaguar would have lost all her rights and she wouldn't. That's what they was trying to do. That was the whole process. So y'all don't stay here. I do.
Let me tell you, prayers to all them people in Texas that just lost all their homes from them tornadoes. That whole town is wiped out. It was really sad.
What? I didn't see that, Tori. What was that at?
Yeah, they had down on the west side of Texas, they had real I forgot the name of the part. They had real bad tornadoes come through
Oh,
there and they wiped the whole town out.
it was on that side. We have hurricanes on the east side. And
They
that's
had
the
they
thing
had
about
tornadoes.
that was another thing with the Teddy investigation and all that stuff too. Because
And
yes, we're prone to hurricanes over here, but you're not prone to hurricanes everywhere. But on the west side, anywhere in the U.S., you're prone to tornadoes, but more so the west side. But sometimes in the
and
Midlands, you're prone to tornadoes too. But you never know when they come. See, the thing about hurricanes is you know when it's coming. Like
right.
they sit here and they try to predict it, but you never know until it comes
Oh,
upon.
I know. When we was stationed up there at Fort Sam Houston, boy, and then at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, man, that tornado, I was out with my girlfriend's
No,
little
it's
newborn
so
baby, and a
important
tornado came
in
through.
hurricanes, but you usually know when they're coming and you can prepare
Mm,
for it. But yes, with hurricanes come tornadoes, and then we're not prepared for tornadoes over here. I'll be honest with you.
mm-mm.
We have no
No, I know.
we have
You
no
ain't got to tell me I was out in the tornado, stuck in Oklahoma,
you better
driving.
get in the tub or you better get in a ditch because you're not prepared over here for tornadoes. Now hurricanes, they do come with tornadoes, but you usually know that they're coming, so then they tell you to evacuate and then you have to leave the area. So it's different because you have a planning over here, but sometimes something could creep up and you don't, but it's not that often. Usually it's planned, like you know it's coming. If it's coming, you know it's coming. If it's coming around, you know it's coming and you need to go to higher areas. But in some of these places like mid and west, you don't know when no tornadoes gonna pick up. And if you don't have like a basement to go in or you have no emergency plan, then then what? You know?
And that jail over there in Houston, where all them people are dying every time they go to jail, another person died. And that man died that got ate up by bed bugs. Them jails in Houston are bad.
Stop
And
it,
in Texas,
guys.
period.
Like, what are we doing? Like, we need to be educating people on the heat advisory. Well, I know down here there's a heat index. We're on the heat advisory, and it's like 98 degrees, and then it can get up to 112 degrees. The heat index is up to 112 degrees, so the heat index goes over like 10 degrees. So we're already at 98. They're saying it's 112 to 116 for the but it is horrible, and it's dry heat. It's not even with you, it's really bad. So it's like, okay, you need to go do what you do in the morning, and then you need to get back home, or I don't know how you're gonna do it, but basically people are dying from heat strokes and things like that. So we need to
Mm,
also educating people to you need to make sure you're hydrated, Keep you some Gatorade, there's some electrolyte fluid. Electrolyte is a real good fluid I just recently found. Tastes very good. It's like a mini IV. I've also given it to patients and they kind of pep up. But we need to be preparing people for this heat advisory. But it's never been this hot. But I feel like
Climate change.
it's the last
Climate change.
it's the last days. So it doesn't surprise me. But
It's the
why
last
is
week.
it? So you don't think it's the last days, Red Label?
Hell no, because it is currently 55 degrees outside. I'm not dealing with that heat.
You're not, but I am. I'm in hell right now, and if hell feels a tip like this, I don't want to go there.
It is cool and crisp.
And look, them politicians in
I don't wanna
Texas
go
don't
to
care if your
hell.
electricity go out. They skip town and go to an island where they have air conditioning.
Hey, AT
Hey,
Sue.
I'm in a blue state. I'm not concerned about that stuff.
Well, I'm glad you're not, but I'm glad you're not. I might need to move up there with you, Red Label.
Come on up.
It's like hell over here in the South. I ain't gonna lie. It's like 98 to 100 degrees out here.
I just seen this survey today where they said Pennsylvania is in the top 10 to come and retire at. So you need to come out here, Hoodie.
I need to come up north. I need to move up north. I think it's too hot out here. I'm like, I can't even. So I try to do my little patients in the morning, and then I try to be here for 12, back home for 12 because it's just so hot. Or I'll come here and then I have to go in the late evening. It's just too hot. The acting. I mean, I have never felt it this hot. I feel like if this is here, I feel like it's the end of the world. If hell feel like this, I definitely don't want to be a part of it. But
It gets hot in Texas. It really does. She done dropped off. Hoodie done knocked herself off.
sorry.
That's okay.
It's fortunate y'all don't live down here because it's horrible. It's miserable. I'm like, this is crazy. So maybe
But they
y'all
got some
won't feel it.
they got some beautiful houses in Texas though.
Yeah, it's just the cost of living is higher up there than in the north. Hey, AT2, hey everybody.
What's
So
going on?
do anybody want to come up? I mean, we've been having some good discussions. Red Labels ain't said too much because he's a little turkey. But if anybody want to come up and state their
I'm switching.
cause, Red Labels won't say what he want. He trying to be nice and whatever. So
I'm being diplomatic.
that's exactly what he being now.
Yeah, he's trying to get these people don't come up with my algorithm.
You know I'm trying to he messy and I'm trying to get him to be messy, but see he not trying to bite. So if y'all can get
I
him,
don't blame him. He got too much to
Red
lose. Them folks was messing
Labels,
with his job and his money. So I don't blame him.
Red Labels like the mess. He know he do, but he be like trying to play crazy. And I'm like, Red Labels, if you don't stop.
I know nothing.
Hey, Mabel Reynolds, welcome.
The information that I may know, I might send out to other people, and then they can just go project that in the universe. But I never say nothing.
Somebody says 98 degrees is nothing to Vegas, heat, or Arizona. They can get up to 122 degrees. Can y'all?
Vegas and Arizona got a different kind of heat.
Yeah, it's not humid like my heat. My heat is humid, and which makes it feels hotter. But 122 degrees, y'all. Can y'all imagine?
I ain't trying to.
Y'all don't have to. Shit. Fuck.
We know.
Yeah, I got it good up there. I gotta move. I gotta move up to the north.
When
It's time to move. I gotta talk to my family. It's time to get the hell up out of this heat. Official King Pay said it's all too much. I can't. I know, right, friend? Right, Win? It's too much. It's too much over here. Now I know you hot over there. I don't know how is it in California. Is California that hot over there? Tori, is California that hot like it is in Texas?
Oh no. Mm-mm. But California, they don't be having rain and stuff sometimes,
See,
and
they
they
don't
get
have the
dry.
humid. It is a difference.
Mhm.
When it's humid,
they got too many wildfires. You never know
when
if you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
they
lose.
have too
humid,
many
when it's
earthquakes,
humid heat, it's hotter.
wildfires. Mm-mm. I ain't spending my money on no house, and then I come home, it's gone.
Well, that's a thing too. You talking about the mudslides, right, girl?
Mudslides and
Oh
and
hell
wild
to the
and
no!
wild
Hell to the no!
wildfires.
No no! 82
They
in
have a lot of
California too.
wildfires, and they have a lot of earthquakes too.
82 is where the official campaign. They in California. I'm in the Bay,
Hmm.
but Central Valley is hot. Is hot and humid. That's how it is down here where I'm at. 82. It is hot and humid and it's miserable. I feel like I'm in hell. I feel like I'm in hell. I got to sleep right in front of the air
When
conditioner.
I was on the military base,
Girl,
they used to pass out salt tablets and stuff because of that heat. Because people was, like you said, dropping dead from heat strokes.
yeah. I mean, I'm like telling my patients, y'all need to get some Gatorade. Y'all gotta get some Gatorade. Y'all need
Yeah, because
to
people think
hydrate.
water hydrates you, and water does not hydrate you. You got to put the electrolytes back in your body.
Exactly. Because the sweat is what depletes you.
Hmm.
This is the conversations we need to be having instead of this mess on YouTube. Y'all doing too much over here. We trying to still, we trying to live. Y'all must stay. And let me tell you, some of these
People that
people
get
that sit here being
injuries.
messy on YouTube, they stay in the south with me and they hot as hell too. Goddamn, bitch. And what? Get hydrated and stop with the messy shit. Fish King Pay said he liked indoors. Me too. Me too, friend. Me too. I love me some Fisher King Pain. Shout out to the Fisher King Pain. Toya.
Huh?
A Fisher
Crown
King Pain
family all day.
building.
Crown family.
Hey, drop some crowns in the chat, y'all. We love some Fisher King Pain over here at the Hood Life Chronicles. Okay. Anyway, this has been a kind of good live. Y'all want to talk about anything else?
Hey, Q, Lamb is
Yeah.
going to real estate school now. Q,
Q.
you're
I,
muted.
Q. She
I'm
talking to you.
shocked it's taking him this damn long. I'm like, he has so many
Thank
damn
you.
replays.
My
I say,
moderator.
Lamb is in real estate school now.
He would have been done if he would have committed during damn COVID.
I know, I know. I'm just happy he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Who y'all talking about?
The
Real estate.
Real Estate Insider.
Oh, I don't know him. So I don't know him.
It's a real good channel. I told you the other night on the phone, but you might have forgot.
So, well, I know my real estate person should be Mr. Man I'm on the live with. Mr. Red Label's Confession should be my real estate agent. Okay.
He's a big time broker now.
Oh, I know he is. So
That's
I
That's where
think
all,
that,
we need to
that's where
put
all the
business
money
over
is.
to him. See, he
I
said
was
he don't
so
look
happy
at
when he done that. I was really happy for him. That's a good
gray
accomplishment.
hair. His gray ass hair.
That's all right. He looks
Hey,
sexy.
friend.
He
Hey,
looks sexy with his gray.
uncle.
I'm not even 40 yet.
HAC mods in chat.
Oh, it's gonna be
I'll
hot,
be
friend.
in
You better
San
make sure you have
Antonio,
hydrated.
Texas in a few weeks for a family reunion. I'm already dreading the heat.
It's gonna be worse, friend. It's gonna be worse, honey. Oh my God.
Hmm.
So you hydrate, honey. Bring you a lot of fluids, ice. Man, I'm about to get me a cool cut machine like the real Judy, big booty Judy. The snow cone machine. I'm about to give me some shave ice, give me some syrup, and I'm about to stay cool because I'm not about this heat. I'm just being real with y'all.
Hey, Hoodie, you know Brat getting ready to have a baby.
Girl, yeah, because it's due on the 29th, but she gotta have it early because of her age.
Yeah,
So the next
it's
1 or 2 weeks,
happening.
she gonna have
I
that baby
think
in the next 1 or 2 weeks of July. I'm telling
it's
you.
going it's
First,
gonna happen over the weekend.
yeah, she gonna have it either the first or the second week. But I am so happy for them. Oh my gosh.
Me too. Did you watch the wedding? That was a beautiful wedding.
It was. I want somebody like that. That's what I was saying, y'all friend. I need somebody like that. But
And Judy cut her nails down. Her
when?
nails is yeah, they're gone. She was on Facebook yesterday and
Oh, I'm
IG.
gonna have to check her out. I didn't know she cut her nails down, friend.
Yeah, she cut them down because of the baby coming. I think the baby's
Oh,
coming this weekend.
I think the baby must be coming this week.
I think it's gonna be over the
I'm gonna have
weekend.
that
This
baby this week.
weekend.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. See, I couldn't. I'm not gonna push no baby out of me. See, I'm a controlling person, and I wasn't pushing none of them. I
She
had
she
three
can't
children,
push she
and I
can't
ain't
push it
pushing
out.
not
She's
damn
having a
one of them out.
C-section.
And if I had to push them out, I would never got pregnant in the first go. I controlled that shit, and I made sure that shit did not happen. Okay, but I'm gonna tell
The
you this: I never carried none of them for the whole 40 weeks. I carried them close to, and they were healthy, beautiful babies.
the brat is having a C-section
I had
because
C-sections too. See, that's the good thing about
yeah,
C-sections because you got to get them planned. But I know her due date was July 29th, but the doctor already told her because of her age and her and her disease, because she already has high blood pressure. She's got
yep.
to have that baby early. But I think she gonna have that baby if she cut her nails out already. She gonna have that baby this week or the next.
I
We
think
need
it's
to have a race.
scheduled.
Who would have bet me? Who would have bet Hood Like Chronicles?
I think it's gonna be this weekend, and Dr. Jackie's supposed to deliver it.
King Payne, you want to bet Hood Like Chronicles $500, King Payne? King Payne, let's bet on when this baby gonna be due. It's just for fun though. I mean, I'm really though. I'm serious though. If he want to produce, we can make the little weight. You want to do $100-$200? That would be a fun little. That'd be a fun little gag. A lot fun little kiki. Let's think
That
about it,
baby,
King Payne.
that baby gonna be here this weekend, Hoodie. Watch what I
It's
tell
gonna
you.
be either this week. Now he might know more than me, but I agree with you. It's gonna be this week or the next week. But the baby is due at the end of July, so the baby could come out 2 or 3 weeks before.
She
I don't think
already in the
I don't
hospital,
think it's
Hoodie.
gonna be this early, Toria. I don't think
Hoodie,
it's gonna
she's
be.
already in the hospital.
What?
Yes.
She must have complications. She must be having some complications. Her blood pressure must be high, something like that.
Yep. It's gonna be this weekend. That baby's gonna be here this weekend before
Oh,
Father's Day.
King Pay, you wanna do a little wave? This month, next month, $200. This month you get 200. Next month you give me 200. King Pay, friend a little bit.
Yeah,
He
you
might
just
not
say
do it though.
I miss what he said.
He ain't said nothing yet.
you heard me.
What you said?
I said, did you just talk about you and then people and money?
Look, I can do a friend little bit. This is a friend little
Now
bit.
you bet now. AT2, you gonna get on the too?
I'm not broke. I can do a $200 bet. Do you want to pay my light? Do you want to pay my mortgage to daddy? Daddy. My mortgage is due. Well, it's already taken out. I've already got that coming out my account.
All right, I got another question to ask you. What do you think about Jocelyn fighting everybody?
I think Zeus is dumb as fuck, and they shouldn't be letting her do all that because now she's a liability to them. She's already been a liability to them, but now it's worse. But I do think, allegedly, that She is the third party between Jocelyn and her man. Like, why would she just come and do that like that? Like, you can't just roll up on anybody and do that. You might get shot doing stuff like that. I feel like for some reason Jocelyn was mad, and they already, because this is not the first time this has happened. They already got a threesome, polygamy, whatever going on, and it is what it is. You know, that's how I feel.
She mad at Big Lex because Big Lex has her own cabaret show now on a different network, and she jealous.
Well, I'm pretty sure she probably still getting paid from it too. I mean, if she's the manager for Big Lex, right?
You know, when she was on her show before the cabaret show, they fought, and two of the girls was going to sue Jocelyn, and Zeus paid them off and made them
Who
lawsuits
was
go
the person
away.
that Johnson got in the fight with last year? I thought it was Lex. I'm
That
pretty
was
sure it
the
was Lex.
first season. That was the first season.
What season is this?
I think she into like the third or fourth one now. I'm not
No,
sure because
but
I
almost
canceled
a year
Zeus.
ago, Johnson got in a fight, but I'm pretty sure it was Lex.
I
She got in a fight.
canceled Zeus because I feel like they exploit black people.
But I don't watch Zeus. I don't follow it, and I'm glad I don't, because it seems like they they just got a network to fight people. Is that what we doing?
That, that's all they do is fight, fight, fight. It's nothing but violence, and it's terrible. And I just feel like they look at Blueface and his girlfriend. That is disgraceful.
You talk
And
about Krishan?
yes,
What happened with them?
they fight all the time. They fight. The other day I watched a video. He was in the store with his little child, and that little boy was cutting up and hitting him in the face and hitting everybody and screaming and acting like a maniac in the store. I would have took his tail out that store and whooped his tail and told him, you gonna go in this store and act right, or you gonna stay in this car.
You know why I didn't like him is because
He beat women.
yeah.
And look, he
I don't think they
fights.
should give people a pass that do that. Like,
No, both of them fight each other on each other. It's disgraceful, and I don't think a person like her should be having no child, because a child don't need to be brought into all that violence. And Zeus Zeus thrives off of the violence.
that's why I never. So you have to subscribe for that app, right? Like, you gotta pay for the app, because I don't
Yeah,
think
you
there's
gotta
that.
pay for it, and you get it through Roku.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
Mm,
got Roku. You mean Roku? I have
Roku,
Roku,
whatever
but
it is.
I
But
don't. I don't
I
subscribe.
canceled that mess, and I'm like, I couldn't watch them. Plus, when they first came on, you be watching the show and it would just cut out. At first, they had so much trouble with that thing, and I was tired. I just canceled that subscription. I'm like, I'm not watching this mess. I don't want. If I want to see a boxing match, then I'll go to a real professional boxing match. I'm not going to watch these young people make fools of themselves because they want to be famous, and somebody's going to get seriously hurt on that network, and it's no coming back from that.
Yeah, I never subscribed to them, but I don't even think I would subscribe to them with all that fighting and stuff. 'Cause
No, it's terrible.
they
Why
did
you
that
think
above
loving?
hip hop, and I didn't like that.
Look,
I didn't
Tyler
like that.
Perry. Tyler Perry's got BET and VH1 now. And before I knew the deal was going through, once they moved Love and Hip Hop to MTV, I said Tyler Perry ain't gonna have all that fighting and mess and ratchet shows on his networks. So I knew that deal was going through. Once Love and Hip Hop got moved off of VH1, I said, yeah, that deal's been signed. It's going through. So Hopefully, we'll have a lot of new programming, and I just hope it ain't all Tyler Perry movies and shows. I want it.
Oh, you talking about on Zeus?
Huh?
You talking about on Zeus?
No, I'm talking about on BT and VH1.
Oh
Tyler
yeah,
Perry owns it now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tyler Perry bought it. Um,
Well, that's good. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
and what I'm happy about that he bought it is because he gives a lot of jobs to the black
Thank
community
you, Taylor.
and people that like just come home from jail. He don't care about their record. He gives them a chance. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what kind of content he's going to have on the two channels.
Well, I don't. I mean, he already. I thought he had on under his belt though. Like, why is he doing all this extra stuff? Though? But I guess.
No, own Oprah don't even own. Discovery owns own.
Oh,
Yeah, Oprah ain't never owned that network.
yeah. Do y'all see on the bottom it says more, but I can't find the notifications. What is that? Red labels. Do you know? Is he still on here, Toria?
You I know what?
Yeah, but he's doing something. What you talking about at the bottom where it
At the
say
bottom it says
microphone?
more, and it has four, like four notifications, but I can't get to them. What is that?
Was that a message?
I don't know. I'm gonna push it and see what it is.
I,
Comment
oh,
set.
hold on.
Mine
I think
says
I
comment
hold
settings
on.
and
Oh
cancel.
no, it's in the chat. I'm sorry, it's in the private chat. That was our in the back. Oh, that you welcome, Red
Okay.
Labels. Red Labels said he
Now
about to step down. Okay,
I
Red
can see
Labels,
the
have a
chat.
good night. Thank you for coming. You know I love you with your old
Good
baby.
night, Q.
But I'm just background thinking of it. So.
Hoodie going to. Hoodie, I'm saying good night anyway. Love you, girl. I'll talk to you on the phone later on.
Okay, I'm in my bed, but I let y'all see a little part of me. But yeah, Red Label said he was stepping down. I got another guess. Oh, that's you, Tori. Hold on. Tori, you gone? Tori, you gone? Oh, I love Tori. Thank you, Tori, for coming up. Thank you. Hey, y'all. Here's Raccoon or whatever the hell y'all want to call me. All right. Oh, I was looking good today. I got so many compliments on my shirt because I was just so bright and yellow and exuberant. Oh. Anyway, I'm about to take my picture off here. Love y'all. Good night, Toria. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You see me, boo? Mm. Hood Life Chronicles is in the building. This is Hood Life Chronicles, okay? The no neck. See, I don't have no neck. And I know with love, my moderator, my only moderator. I gotta pay my moderator tonight. I hadn't paid her in a minute. I gotta pay her tonight. Okay, so let's get back into the flow. I'm not done talking about the YouTube beef. Y'all thought I was done talking about the YouTube beef? Okay, I'm not. I'm back in it. Okay, and if there's something that y'all want to talk about, like on the YouTube beef that I missed, then please let me know. So I've already talked about the Sweet Pea thing. Love Sweet Pea. And girl, don't worry about the motherfuckers because they ain't shit. Okay? I talked about Official King Pain. I'm on. And Official King Pain. I feel like I talked about him to a certain degree. I support him 100%. So there's not really that much beef to talk about. That. Okay. And that's a Jaguar. Y'all know how I feel about her. So yeah, okay, there's no beef that we need to talk about with my girl, jaguarrights.com. Okay. And so I did touch on the Danny Robinson thing. Oh yes, I did talk about Teddy, Unwind with Teddy, and how Unwind with Teddy is doing the goddamn thing. I don't think I might have went in depth in that, but she is doing the goddamn thing. And the fact that she had all these people, these police officers coming to her house for well checkup, should tell y'all that. Put your contact clues together. But I think I've already talked about that beef. But as for that beef, I wouldn't give that beef no goddamn energy.com. I think they just trying to get a reaction out of her. Also with the Sweet Pea and the other ops, it's just about a reaction. Don't give them a reaction. Don't react. Do the opposite. React, but react without them knowing. So that way, when you come at them or when they get served or whatever, they don't know which way they coming from. See, you don't tell them, oh, I'm gonna have such and such serve you.com, because guess what? They're gonna run from that server. Hell no. You gotta pay to be served, right? I gotta pay so much money for them to go serve your ass. Okay. So no, I'm not gonna tell you shit. I'm gonna find out where the fuck you're at, and I'm gonna make sure your ass is serving. That's not come. I'm not gonna come on YouTube and telling you a motherfucking thing. So I don't know what the issue is with that, but I'm just saying don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Keep moving, being good, being positive. Don't worry about the ops. I mean, we've been doing all this shit since All About the Tea, okay? All About the Tea was big and bad. They had 100,000 subscribers and they had a great panel, okay? I would say that about Monica. However, after the shit with players, the whole panel is mantled and disputed. Not because she couldn't continue to do what she did. It just was like a thorn in her side at that point. And then I guess she just let it go. I don't know what she let it go for. But I wouldn't have let 100,000 subscribers go. Oh no, I would have kept giving the energy and the business and whatever the fuck they wanted me to give them. Okay? You still keep your shit private. It is what it is, but you have to start that way. But anyway, like I said, I probably would, like I said, promote all content creators. But I'm just putting my commentary on how I feel about the beef. And that's where I stand with the beef and how I feel about the beef. But it is what it is. Keep it moving, keep it good, be blessed, and everything else will follow in there too. So, on that note, I'm going to end this live. We've been on here for an hour and 54 minutes. Your girl been on here an hour and 54 minutes. Okay. Do anybody have any final questions that they want to ask or comments that they might want me to comment on? We want to welcome Fat Dom, Toria in the building, and another girl, my moderator. There's a couple of people that do want to be my moderator. I hadn't really thought about it yet, but I will probably try to maybe do it later. I don't know. I'm not really ready to get any other moderators because I don't come on here that often. So I'm happy with my moderator. I actually have two moderators. One of them is Helena, but she never comes on here. She used to all the time, but she always is welcome to come on here and be a moderator. She is still a moderator, but she has a lot of stuff going on with her kids. So if she wants to come, fine. If she don't, that's cool too. And then I have In the Know with Glow. Shout out to In the Know with Glow, y'all. She shows up all day, every day. Okay, that's my boo. That's my moderator. I love her. I appreciate her, and I do try to make sure she knows that. So anyway, I'm out of here. Glow, you ready? We out for the night. Glow said we out for the night. Have a good night. Peace.